Hey everyone, welcome to my legendary speedrun guide for Crow's Nest. This is a part-time guide that will get you way under the part-time for this level. I'm going to be showing you lots of cool tricks throughout the whole level to skip enemies, skip fighting areas. Lots of cool tricks in this level. It's quite luck based in some areas, but I'm going to be showing you the best ways to optimally get through them. There's going to be some hammer launches in this level. The final time for this level will be about 10 minutes and 20 seconds, I think. It could be a lot faster, a couple minutes faster even. But this is going to be the safest way to get through the level. Starting off, you want to follow where I did, come through there as quick as possible. Then we're going to take out these grunts in this first bit, throw a grenade to take out a big clump of these enemies while we're using our battle rifle to take them out. Then throw your second grenade to take them out. And we're just going to be fighting our way through this area as quick as possible with the battle rifle. I like to overcharge plasma pistol that brute because he's quite lethal with the brute shot. Couple hits and that'll take you out. Run on through. We're just going to be speeding past this as quick as possible. You might need a little bit of practice killing these enemies as optimally as possible. Like I said, this is quite a fast Crow's Nest time, so feel free to take your time, as there's, I think the part time for this is 20 minutes or 15 minutes, so even if you're a lot slower than my time in this level, you've still got another 5 minutes on top of this video to complete the level. When you come into the hangar, shoot the fuse and coil that I did. That will take out a little clump of enemies. And then you want to make your way down to the bottom where I do as quick as possible, and that will cause the phantoms to come in a little earlier, which saves a couple seconds of time while taking out all the enemies in the hangar. So you want to hide behind these boxes that I do. This is the safest bit to be, I think, while being able to take out the enemies as quick as possible. This jackal has given me all sorts of grief. But the first phantom you want to target is the one at the back, and you want to overcharge the brute that drops down. And then once you've taken out all the enemies from that phantom, turn around and take out these enemies. Luckily the marine on the turret took off the shields of the brute, so I didn't have to overcharge him, which saved me a couple of seconds. That could have been a little bit faster. But essentially this area is just taking out the enemies that come down from the phantom as fast as possible, as safe as possible basically. So the next phantom comes down, you want to throw a plasma grenade to take out the grunts and then overcharge the brute. Or you can back smack that brute as well when he drops down, punch him and then back smack him. And then there's two more brutes that drop down after, who we're just going to overcharge. That one of them always drops down to the lower level and tries to flank around kind of, so you take out the one up top first and then drop down and chase after him. This is pretty simple, this bit. You might think this is quite a hard thing to do, but it's really not. As long as you hide behind these boxes, you really need to be careful of the phantom turrets, because they will kill you really quickly. So that's why we're hiding behind these boxes. Again, on the last one, nade the grunts that come down. The first wave is normally always grunts, and then a brute drops down slightly after, who we just overcharge. And then I threw another grenade there after I overcharged the brute to take out some jackals. And then I drop down, and that is the final wave. So what we're going to do, as we know it's the final wave, we're going to start heading back to the start of the room while we're taking them out on the way out. So you want to make sure you kill all the grunts, all the jackals. And then what I like to do, just to make sure we've done it on time, is hang around this top area until the pelican comes out of the side little hangar bit. You want to make sure the pelican has flown out, so when you see him start coming out, that's when you can start running back to this door, and that is the safest and quickest way to get through the hangar fight. You need to take out all the enemies while heading back to the door, and that will get you out of the room as quick as possible. Now we're going to the drone bit, which some people may think is quite hard to do, but the drone room is one of the easiest rooms to get through in this level. I'm going to be showing you a cool little trick which allows us to take out all of the drones. We're going to get like a 20 times Killionaire in this room, so it's pretty cool. So we're just going to run through, we're going to throw a frag as soon as we get in. I'll show you in a second. There's some more frags in the corner there if you don't have any. Bounce a frag off the bottom of the stairs. That'll take out the drones. Throw a deployable cover down, and then we will hop. You want to throw it in front of this turret so none of the drones can shoot you, but the turret can actually shoot through the deployable cover somehow. So that's pretty good. We're just going to chill there, take out some drones, and then when there's like 2 or 3 left, we're going to jump off and head towards the door to save a little bit of time. We're using our battle rifle to take out the final ones. Now this room is a pain in the backside, alright? So there's like a 50-50 chance, or there's a random chance, I'm not sure exactly what the chance is, of the chieftain dropping an invincibility. So we get a checkpoint here, you want to make sure you get that checkpoint. And what we're going to do, we're just going to run it straight through the room, straight towards the chieftain. And you want to do exactly as I do here. I don't think I got the invincibility first try, you'll see here. So I'll show you. Oh, I did get it first try, never mind. But if you get a flare drop, you want to revert to the checkpoint and then kill him again, and keep reverting to the checkpoint until you get the invincibility drop. And as soon as he drops the invincibility, you're gonna activate it straight away and make sure you pick up the hammer. Here I crouch on the edge of that grail, throw a frag grenade just on the edge, like just past the grail, so it bounces up against this wall. And you want to try and jump exactly how I do. This is not really necessary. I might have even lost a little bit of time there, I don't think so. And you can just do a hammer launch off that grail. Now here you want to make sure you get that checkpoint, because this is quite an important skip that you need to do. So you want to aim about the middle of the grail, slightly above the middle, jump and then swing your gravity hammer while moving towards the grail, and that should propel you all the way across the room. Try and do exactly how I did. If you guys are struggling with that, let me know down in the comments. It is kind of tricky at first, but it's one of the easiest gravity hammer launches in this game, I think. Just run at it, jump and swing about midway. So you want to jump and then swing. Just practice around with it a little bit. So there we're going to jump into the lift, and you want to make sure you stand in the middle of the lift as it's coming down. So when it goes over you, you'll spring through it and hit the top. And then you want to jump through that top grail. This is really important to do. This is the easiest way to clear this room. So you want to jump through the top railing, and then we're going to jump on top of the pelican. You need to jump through the top of the railing to get to the pelican before it takes off. And then we're going to take out 2 brutes down below from on top of the pelican. And then as soon as we kill 2 brutes, all of these 5, I think it's 5 brutes, spawn in here. So as soon as we killed the second brute in that room, they will all spawn in. So you want to throw a plasma grenade, or 2 plasmas, or 1 plasma and 1 frag to take out them. And then we're going to jump down and hammer the rest of them. That's pretty risky, but that is by far the safest and quickest way to do it. And as soon as you kill 5 of them enemies that come down, so I think it's a total of 7 enemies that you've killed, you want to try and keep count. But basically once you kill the enemies up top, you want to get to where I just did as quick as possible, so that you're ready for the brutes to come out of that door. I think it's after a certain number of brutes killed, that door will open. So if you get to the door and the brutes haven't come out yet, kill 1 more brute and then be ready to swing your hammer out that door. The brutes coming out of that doorway won't target you, because they're scripted to run out the door first. So as they're running out, you can just get 3 kills on them. So you want to make sure you get to that door. There you saw me throw a frag grenade, and then I swung my hammer to take out them drones coming towards us. That's the quickest and safest way, I think. Just do exactly what I do, basically. Now here, this is quite a hard box launch, but you want to kind of angle yourself diagonally facing the box. Try and copy exactly what I did. Jump, and then as soon as you get just above the box, you want to swing your hammer. You might have to practice these launches in easy first, but as soon as you've launched across the room, once you get to the other side of the room, activate your active camo, which I forgot to mention. You need to pick up the active camo from up top in that last room where all the brutes were, where we killed the 5 brutes that spawned in. Now this room is really risky as well, but I can assure you doing this is much faster than fighting through the room. You want to jump through the room like I did. Gravity hammer killed that the brute, and the one on the right will drop a regen field. And then you want to run to the bomb, press the button, and get out as quickly as possible. Now here, everything in the room died. I think the chieftain accidentally killed everything, including himself, which is quite lucky, because I ran through the room, got to the bomb, and then got out again without pressing the button, so I had to go back through the room. I hope this isn't too confusing. This is quite a hard level. Just try and do exactly what I do. And if you're struggling, let me know down in the comments. So yeah, that room, that's by far the easiest and quickest way to get through. You should get a checkpoint just before you get in the room. So just try and book it through the room. Chuck down the regen field. Oh, and I forgot to mention, there's a guy on the turret up top on the balcony when you're running through that room. So once you've thrown down the regen field, throw a grenade at the guy on the turret, and he should get off the turret, which is really helpful. And you want to try and make your way out of the room. I got really lucky in that room, so you want to just practice it over and over again. You should get it in a couple tries. It's quite luck based, but you should be able to do it. Now run through that room while taking out the grunts. You can fly along the top of the drones along with them, but that's a bit difficult to do, and we don't need to do it to get the part-time achievement. So we're just going to run through this room to the end of the level. There's a box that normally is there, but it got blown away by a grenade or something, and we can use that to do another hammer launch through the room, but we don't need to do it. We're way under the part-time, and that is now the end of the level. We're just going to get in the elevator and press the button, and we're safe. There's a good 40-second cutscene here, But that is pretty much the end of the level. If there's anything you guys are struggling with, let me know down in the comments. And if you found this helpful, then be sure to subscribe, because I've got tutorials for the rest of the levels coming out soon, as well as some other interesting videos that you guys might like. So yeah, 10 minutes 20 seconds this level will end at. Thank you guys for watching.